Hi, boys and girls. We're about to read Chapter 3 of Humphrey's Treasure Hunt Troubles. If you remember Chapter 2, somebody snuck into Garth's room and stole the treasure chest. I wonder if you figured out yet who it might be. And if you remember, Humphrey was trying to find another treasure, and he found a gold chocolate coin that he's going to put in his cage. So let's find out because the party's about to start. The hunt is on. Chapter 3. Garth and his dad carried my cage and Ogg's tank outside. They put us on a table under a large umbrella. AJ, could you come help me frost the cake? Garth's mom asked. You can lick the spoon. You bet, AJ replied. Once he was gone, Garth said, we have to put the clues out before he comes back. Ogg and I watched as Garth and his dad put the little squares of paper around the yard. You can see right here, there's Ogg, there's Humphrey, and they are putting the clues everywhere around the yard. They put them in odd places, like a watering can and a little red wagon. Hurry, Dad, Garth said. Suddenly, I heard happy voices. My friends from room 26 had arrived. Oh, Humphrey, I'm so glad you're here. That was the voice of Miranda Golden. I think of her as Golden Miranda because her hair is as golden as my fur. Hi, Humphrey. Hi, Ogg, a giggly voice said. That had to be Stop Giggling Gale. It was hard for her to stop giggling once she got started. Hi, 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 I answered. Once everyone had arrived, Garth's mom called the guests over to start a funny race. First, each of my friends stood in a stack. Then they had to hold on to the stack while they hopped to the finish line. And there they are. I wish Ogg could have tried that game. He's great at hopping. But Gail and her friend Heidi Hopper were good at hopping too. They won the race. Next, my friends split into pairs. Garth's parents tied one kid's right leg to the other kid's left leg. Then they had to work together to run to the finish line. It was funny to see them try to run like that. Seth and Tabitha won. They are good friends and are both good at sports. There they are. Some friends that fell. There were other games too, but it was hard for me to enjoy them. All I could think about was the stolen treasure chest. Finally, Garth announced that the hunt would begin. There's a real treasure for the first person who finds it, he explained. That was true. It just wasn't the treasure Garth had planned on. Garth read the first clue. Everyone knows you must water a flower. Tip me over. I'll give it a shower. My friends raced off to different directions. Ogg, I saw him put a clue in the watering can, I squeaked. That must be it. I was right. Mandy, Richie, and Seth all raced the watering can at the same time. Mandy reached in and pulled out the next clue. There they are. She read, the sun is hot, as you will see. You'll be cooler under me. Everyone squealed with excitement and raced to the umbrella over my table. AJ had to stand on a chair to reach the next clue. There he is standing. He read it out loud. You'll find that you will never frown if you ride me up and down. It took a little longer for my friends to figure out that riddle, but I quickly got it. The swing, I squeaked. They didn't understand me right away, but soon they all raced to the swing in the back of the yard. Tabitha grabbed the clue first and read it. There's Tabitha with the clue. And the clue says, if going places is your goal, use me, for I am ready to roll. It's the car, AJ shouted. Some of the kids raced towards the driveway, but Heidi and Gail ran toward a little red wagon. That's it, I shouted. Boing, boing, Ogg agreed. Heidi reached into the wagon and pulled out the next clue. She read, a tisket, a tasket, the last clue is clues in a basket. I guess I wasn't paying attention when Garth and his dad hid that clue. I looked out at the yard. I was confused. So where were my friends? AJ and Richie ran toward a large plant in a basket. They looked under all the branches, but didn't find the clue. Miranda hurried to Garth's bicycle. It had a wire basket on the front, but it was empty. Seth and Tabitha ran to a basket of fruit on the food table. They searched and searched, but there was no clue. My friends all stopped and looked around the yard again. Then Art spotted a tiny basket hanging from a low tree branch. He reached inside and found the clue. I got it, he yelled. There's the little basket. Then he read it. You'll find the treasure, do not worry. Look for something cute and furry. I wonder what that can mean. My heart went thump, thump, thump. This time I was the clue. At first my friends just stood there. I could tell they were thinking hard. AJ picked up Andy's teddy bear from a chair. He looked and looked, but there was no treasure. Cute and furry, I heard Miranda whisper to Saye. Suddenly Saye's face lit up. I call her Speak Up Saye because she's so quiet in class. But this time her voice was loud and clear as she said, Humphrey! Saye and Miranda raced to my cage while Miranda looked on the outside of the cage. Saye opened the door and reached inside. Humphrey, do you mind if I look in your cage? She asked. Help yourself, I said. And there she is reaching in, trying to find out. She gently poked around in the bedding. I found the treasure, she called as she held up the candy coin. Garth rushed to her side looking very, very confused. That's not the treasure, he said. Garth reached into the cage and poked around some more. Then he turned to face his friend. The real treasure is missing, he said. This is a fake treasure. Saye looked confused. Garth looked upset. I was confused and upset. Most of all, I was sorry that everybody was so disappointed. And that's the end of chapter 3. We'll find out what happens in the next chapter. Please make sure that you're making a prediction. Our next chapter is called Mystery Solved.